Alright, time for our next card, even though it's been like 5 years since I opened one of these. Next card is our Queen of Sass, or Queen of Swords. So, to start with, 2 things you see and 2 things you feel. Well, for one thing, the first thing I see, I don't know if this camera can pick it up because it's stupid, but her hand is like pointing to her feet. So she's like, no, sit. And you can't really see, well, in this depiction, and I also think in the Ray Smith, you don't see her from like head on. You see only the side of her. So she's not really giving like her all. She's only showing you what's in front of you, not like what's behind her, like her emotions and her feelings. How do I feel when I see this Queen of Sass? Intimidated and subservient. That was a big word. When it comes to, don't mind that. For like the past few days, and when I've been trying to record stuff, I've had stuff be all like, hey, can I mess with you while you're doing videos? Especially like one of the card readings for the life path. I had a lot of activity, but anyway, getting back on track and not being distracted. When it comes to financial means or anything regarding like health, financially, you're encountering somebody or a supervisor that is a extreme ruralist. Like they only want things done by the book, and they are strict about it. And if you don't do it their way, they will stab you. Not literally, but metaphorically. As well, when it comes to your health, it's your your doctor or anything like that, or anything regarding that kind of an incident. They're going to be kind of point blank and say, you're not doing good. You need to be doing, you have to be, stop smoking, you have to stop doing some kind of unhealthy habit. And they're point blank about it. When it comes to communicating or anything regarding communicating with another person or intellect or that matter, you're encountering somebody or you're going to be in a state where things are going to be point blank and there's going to be like, you don't have to like what's going to be coming about of it, or you're going to be in a situation where you're going to be kind of point blank and not really giving a crap if you hurt someone for what you say or stab at them. And also, it can also be very piercing and probably not going to give a crap about saying, look, this is how I am. I don't care if you like it or not. You can stick it. When it comes to a challenge, well, oh yeah. You're going to be challenged to take a big deep breath and say, no, turn up the sass and not have the BS. Or you're going to be encountering somebody who is just going to be point blank and just not give a crap about what you have to say or whatnot. They only want what their agenda is. Because the Queen of Swords is somebody who does not back down. She's someone who will fight and fight and fight and fight until she wins. She doesn't give up. Regarding emotional incidents or relationships or feelings, this is somebody, and this is where it can get a little weird. This is somebody who actually can stick up for you and your feelings and pretty much be at the point of like if you're in a very emotional down state, they will actually go to you and say, why are you feeling like this? And they'll try and be logical and reasoning about trying to figure out why you're being down like this. Or your lover is going to be somebody who's trying to be real and practical, down to earth, and explain whatever it has to be. When it comes to like a partner figure turning into the Queen of Swords, you have somebody actually sticking up for you and defending you like hardcore. Like coming in like for an example, say if you're in a situation where you're being verbally attacked or like insulted by someone and it's kind of uncalled for, well, your partner being the Queen of Swords comes in and tears them a new one and makes them, zip it or, sticks her foot in their mouth so they stop blabbing it. When it comes to spiritual advice or the ether, Queen of Swords in this state is saying, ensure your facts are correct, ensure that you're able to defend yourself, and ensure that you're prepared if you have to be like, look, I have to take care of myself right now. This is how it has to be. And either you accept it or I don't care. Yes, no, I don't care. I have to put myself first, and if you don't like it, well, get it. She's not. She's not one for feelings. When it comes to using this card magically, oh, if you need a card to help you for protecting yourself, well, here you go. Use the Queen of Swords in your protection spell, because usually when you have a queen with a big sword in her hand and she's sassy with it, you kind of don't want to go close to her because she'll just say, oh, really? You think you're going to disgrace me? Well, shank. As well as you can use her for kind of empowering yourself to, turn up the sass and not put up with BS. As well, she can also be used to be like a legal enforcer. So if you're going in a justice spell, you can actually have her be like a judge figure. And if you actually play it out in a way that actually makes the Queen of Swords be like, that makes sense. I like that. You have all the logic and reasoning to explain why this should happen like this. So, the defendant gets stabbed. But using it in reverse way, like this, in a spell working, this can actually be used to actually help someone who is just being obnoxious and just thinking, oh, I'm just going to throw whatever I want out there, no matter how vulgar it is, and not have discipline with my mouth. You can actually use this to actually make them zip it. Shut up. Because usually with a reverse Queen of Swords, whenever there's an incident like that, you have somebody who just only pushes for their agenda with no just reason. They're not like defending themselves. They're like saying, oh, but I have to come first because whatever the stupid reason is. I have to come first because, oh, I don't know. Like those people who think they're really self-entitled when they're as much as, going on the bottom of your foot. Yeah, that's like a reverse Queen of Swords. So that was the Queen of Sass, one of my favorite cards, and we'll see what on earth this deck spits out next.